I said, let me be. I was trying to go with the topic.
I don't have a mask, but I have a little fan that you.
I couldn't find mine. Oh, that's cute. You know, purple is so cute on you. I love it. That's definitely your color.
Thank you. I love doing all things purple. It's my lot in life to be monochromatic.
It is. It's you. How you doing today, boo?
Hi, chica. Tired. Here. Excited for this topic. I love talking about it. No one likes talking about it, so I'm glad you invited me.
I love it because, a lot of people are not as brave. We're all adults. Like, we all fucking do this shit. Even if we don't like to admit it.
Hello. I know. I'm one of them. I be on the low scrolling.
It's a time and a place, Just waiting for it. How do you send people invites to your live? I never do that, so.
I don't know. I just click request to join. So maybe whoever wants to join the couple, they just have to log out and log back in.
Cause I know when other people be on their live, they be sending me invites to watch, and I don't know how they do that. Hey boo, what's up, Mika? Thanks everybody for joining us. Tonight is getting spicy and hot. Let's see how many people could be real with themselves right now, because I know the subject isn't easy for people to talk about. First I want to introduce, you already know, it's the BMF goddess, your favorite Jedi. I'm here today with the lovely, luscious Miss Savage, Nickie Lee. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you for having me and inviting me. I was so excited on my way home from work. I was like, yes, I'm going to get dolled up and talk to my girl goddess about this topic to get people out of pocket right now.
How was your day?
Oh, it's crazy, girl. Running around, my lot in life.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and, a little bit about you.
A little bit about me. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm married. My boo's back there playing P5.
Hey!
She said, hey, babe.
You Scooby Doo.
For work in my regular life, I work in youth development, so I work with young kids, ages 5 to 13, in different academic enhancement programs. So I've been doing that for about 16 years.
That's beautiful.
I love doing that. I love educating young people. And then on the side, I like to talk smack and talk dirty. So I'm with this right now.
Alrighty, ready. So, I don't know, man. You were up for this, so I'm gonna let you start.
So I think the topic we were talking about is the stigma about women who enjoy.
That's definitely number one. The stigma about women not liking porn or not liking, their man to watch porn, which is really, in my opinion, freaking stupid.
I agree.
I want to say I understand, but I really don't, because it's like, what is there to be jealous of? Like, what would be great if we had a woman who felt this way and couldn't explain, because I can't explain it. I don't understand. What's the problem with your man watching porn? And if you're a woman who chooses not to watch porn, that's fine. If you tried, gave it a chance, I'm 100% certain that you will have a lot of fun and you be a-okay. But I don't really understand that. It's not really a stigma would be that it's not really true, but it is in a lot of cases, and I know this. Porn is healthy. First of all, masturbation is healthy. It's one of the most healthiest things ever. And I tell you, as a person who is very free and open when it comes to these type of things, there's nothing wrong with it. Like there's no reason for you to be ashamed. First of all, if you rub one out, that's instant relief from whatever the fuck you're feeling, and whatever time of day, whenever the fuck you want to. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't mean that you don't get no ass or dick. Like you can't. There's nothing wrong with that because you can still get that and still please yourself. Don't be afraid to touch yourself. It's good for you. It's like you have a well-balanced diet. Masturbation needs to be in that too. I ain't seen, but
I agree 100%. You know the term where it's like you can't love anyone else until you love yourself. Pleasuring yourself is a part of that. You have to know yourself, your body, what you like, what you don't like. Because how are you going to communicate that to somebody that you want to do those things to you? Unless you don't know what you want for yourself.
Exactly. Queen Bell said, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big Sal said, amen. And Mexican hot said word. So everybody's agreeing. Mexican said, rubbing one out at work during the crazy days, amazing relaxation. How many people have done this? Me too. Not afraid to admit it. Hey, you only live once.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? You only live once. Depends on, I guess the situation, the place and time. But I'm definitely the type of person who's very into doing spontaneous things, and we've all done the public and crazy. Well, not all of us, but if you're fun, you probably have.
Honestly, I'll say this: I've never really done it in public, but I've always fantasized about doing it like in a movie theater, in a dark movie theater, and then there's people in it. That's ultra kinky, but like knowing that there's somebody off on the side that could just turn and say, "What the hell are they doing back there?"
I've done other things in the theater, not actual intercourse, but you should go for it. I have a lot of things on my bucket list. Guys, bucket list, the list you make of things you want to do before you die. Yeah. Everybody should have one.
Yep. Big Sam said I started watching at 9, and since then I rarely missed a day. Watching porn. Why not? I have a story. When I didn't really start watching it until I was probably I think 11 or 12. I was young. But I saw my parents had like a library in the bottom of their last dresser drawer.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, what are these VHSs? I popped one in and I was like, damn, this is nuts. This is what they be watching? And that was the first time, when I saw it, I explored myself. And the first time I gave myself an orgasm was from those porn videos. At 11.
How old were you? That's a great story.
I was 11. I was 11 or 12 years old.
Oh man, I was so behind you. Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't masturbate, and honestly, the way it happened to me was kind of by mistake. I didn't masturbate till I was 16. And I don't remember what the fuck I was doing, but I was just exploring, and then it just happened, and I was hooked. I was like, no guy has ever gave me this feeling. Yeah, man. No, because, the truth is, nobody touches you like you.
Yep.
But you also want that other touch as well. So that's why it's good to have both. Do both.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's good to know, so you tell them how to navigate your body. Like,
right.
Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that.
Or if you're you're bisexual as well. I'm sorry, not to put you out there. You can say I don't want to answer.
Me?
Yeah, you're sexual or asexual?
I'm straight, but I'm curious, and I'm
okay. You're bi-curious.
Yeah,
okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I think we all had like that experience where we wanted to try doing things with the other sex. I explored it a little bit more in college, just because it's college and that's the stigma there. Like you're gonna try all these sexual escapades there. But I tried it. It wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
But I do get attracted to girls of the same sex. So if you're cute, you're cute.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. I was gonna say, me being bisexual, I definitely and I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was pertaining to that when it came to women, since I have sex with women as well. But
I think women have more of a gentle touch, like because they know how to.
Paris said, "Live Free Forever" said, "I didn't do anything until I was 17 by accident." Watching
American Pie.
I think we all felt some type of way with that movie. That's funny.
I think that was the first time.
Because most guys I know they were doing that shit at like 9 years old. Guys always no time. A popular nobody. Thanks for coming through. What's good? Nice to hear from you. Mexican said I was trying a sexual at one point, exploring everything and keeping an open mind.
Oh, I was that too. I was trisexual. I'll try anything once.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't read it right at first. I was like, what? Guys, you only have one life. Being a frigid ass person who doesn't like to explore anything. First of all, most of the times people who are in relationships, they're not always comfortable saying everything that they're into with their partner, and that in itself is really sucky because you'll never have your full desires met unless you're able to do that, right?
Yeah, unless you're able to do it and like communicate it. I think the biggest way that you get anything done in a relationship is if you say it, right, and be vulnerable and open to doing it. Don't be afraid, because that's your partner at the end of the day. But you gotta say it. You gotta say what you want, because if not, there's gonna be two miserable people walking around thinking that everything is peaches and cream, and it's not.
Right. Exactly. And ladies, he doesn't give a shit about these chicks in the porn. Yeah, they look good. For some of you, you probably feel type insecure because look at this big titted bitch with a nice body, and he's watching her. He's watching the sex. Yes, he's enjoying her body, but this is not somebody he's gonna be like, hello, can we read up? Like, there's nothing for you to worry about. In fact, if you do watch, and this is for gay couples as well, I don't like to just say, one type of relationship, but for everybody. If you watch porn with your partner, it's fucking hot. You guys will get hot together. It'll make the sex even fiercer, more passionate. Don't be afraid. You gotta, spread your wings, explore a little. Trust me. You can take me later.
I think it is. And I could be wrong in this. I don't know. This is just something that I was thinking about, like when we picked this topic. You know how women feel more like
You said I heard the topic was porn, so I had to join. I'm sorry.
But this is a porn point, right? We know that men physiologically get connected to things physically, right? They like what they see. Women get connected more so emotionally, right? It's what they feel. So the same way we feel after like we watch a romantic movie, right? Because we get connected, we see two people falling in love and all that bullshit. That's the same way it triggers men when they watch porn, because they're like, damn, that's the kind of thing I like. It doesn't matter. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, it doesn't matter how they look. It matters like what they're doing in the porn, because that's what gets them off. Not always how they look, right? So I think that's the thing, and that's the reason why women are so like taken aback with even watching porn, because they don't feel an emotional connection to it. They feel it's a physical thing, but we're not grown in physicality. We're grown in our emotions, or ingrained in our emotions.
Right. And as humans, though, like, if they were to give it a chance, they would enjoy it. Because there's no way. I mean, everybody obviously has their type of kind of porn that they're into, but there's no way that you watch people fucking and you don't get hot.
It's true.
They just give it a chance. Ladies, just give it a chance.
And you never know, you might find something that you are interested in trying that you never thought you would be interested in trying. Right. Because you saw you might want to.
They got monster cock videos. You know, whatever suits your fancy. I have some pet peeves when it comes to porn watching. Like, don't you hate it when you're watching some shit and then somebody wants to call you and it's like their face pops up and it's like, oh, you just killed my shit. That shit happens to me a lot. I'll be getting tight. It's so funny. I laugh to myself later because I'm like, what can you do?
Yeah, no, that gets me. What gets me too is like, if I'm watching it and I'm like exploring myself and I hear something like moving around or like a door open, I'm like, you messing up my vibe, my internal. Like, I'm inside just watching what's happening in this porn and enjoying it, and you're disrupting with your noise.
Exactly.
That's my pet peeve.
I hate when I'm, ready to get it
every day.
And it's kind of, there's some days where you have where it's kind of like Netflix and you can't find nothing to watch. That's a pet peeve too. I be like, come on, man. You just want to do it real quick and you can't watch something. You can't find something that you actually want to watch and get onto.
It's true.
What's up, Brown Dog? Sal said, I will admit I have watched porns of stuff I never thought I would be into. Hey, you're not the only one. I watched a lot of shit that I was just curious about, but am not necessarily into. Nothing wrong with that. I remember one time I was searching, I was like, I never seen a midget have sex. I started searching midget porn. And I kind of think my very first one that I found was like probably, it looked like it was from like 1980. And
the vintage ones.
The particular midget, I don't like, that's a bad word to use, right? We're not supposed to use that word. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's the word. Sorry. Have to use
or little person. Little person. Okay, the particular little person guy that they chose for this video, he had like, I don't know, spina bifida or something, and he had like a hunchback. I was like, is this supposed to be some type of joke porn? Because it was actually kind of repulsive, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, I can't. What's the craziest shit you've ever seen?
I've seen some crazy shit. I think the one that always catches me off guard is like old people. because you would think at that age they won't send that way, but they do. And then like super gigantic monster cocks throws me off. But sometimes it's not real. Sometimes it's like just
what you mean?
Sophisticated dildos that they have on. Come on.
How? Yo. I don't know.
Tell, like,
I don't know if we got camera tricks,
but you could tell too, like, just the prosthetic is like, it's ridiculous. It's not normal for a penis to be that big. And the second thing is like you could tell by the base of the penis is very like perfect hair around it. You could tell that shit is fake. If you haven't seen it, I'll send you some videos. I'll show you the fake ones.
Show me, cause I don't think I've ever seen. I be kind of bug. First of all, I am attracted to meaty women. I love size and fat, and I like normal like bodies, not like the ones that you have cosmetically altered, or I'm not into that stuff. But I've seen some stuff that I'm like I don't know.
That's what you like. The BBWs are it, baby. He said the craziest porn I watch, I would never be into in real life, but it turns me on so much. I don't know why. I'm curious to like what kind, and why wouldn't you want to try it in real life? You only God has said you only live once. Right. What you can try now while you're here on this earth.
Anybody have a horror story? Like getting caught or something?
He said, I've always been excited by forced rape fantasies. Got it.
As long as you're not out there doing that?
Yeah. It's fine. Don't try that.
Right. It's just a fantasy.
Yeah. Unless you're blessed and you find a chick that's into that shit, then go for it. More power to you. Honey Bree said it's the power you can practice that with BDSM. True.
Right. Sadism and masochism, and I'm not really into the masochist sadism stuff. Like there's a certain, I like a little rough, but not to the point where there's bruising and all that. I'm not judging, but don't bruise me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sensitive. Don't do that with me.
Yeah.
Honey Bree, bondage, discipline.
Yeah, I kind of got low for a minute.
Honey Bree sounds like she likes that kind of stuff. She's explaining it to us.
Discipline. Yes, girl. Bondage. OG said I got caught fucking the lunch lady in school. You deadass? That's godlike. That's to go in the record books. So I don't think, how many people can say that?
That's crazy though.
You should have been in the fucking what do you call those books? The yearbook. You should have been in the yearbook for that one.
I wonder how that conversation went. Like with your mom.
What I was trying to say before, I'm sorry, was that in those videos with the monster cocks, and when they have the ones mostly that they're supposed to be fucking petite, real small pussies. I don't get excited with girls that are like this, like at all. It does nothing for me. Like it's like me watching a cartoon.
Yeah.
I just, that's my preference. I'd rather a woman be voluptuous or luscious. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier.
That's good to know.
Gotta love the girl on girl. I know there's straight women that like girl on girl too. That's like, I really don't know how all women are not. Because women are just so beautiful. They're gorgeous. I have to say, I definitely, like, when I'm walking in the street and stuff, I look at females all the time. Men, I really don't pay attention to. They're beautiful to look at. You guys have any questions? Please ask away or share your stories. He said his mom was mad though. Of course, because that, and his dad laughed. Of course, because that's a woman and man thing to do. If I had children, I'd probably, and my son, that happened or whatever. I'm gonna have to be a mom first, but I'm not gonna. Hey, well, what can you do?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my people's Ramble Mania Show and Banter Club podcast. They showing some love. Catch us on our channels this Sunday, recapping Survivor Series. So
you're gonna be on there?
I'm debating.
Oh.
They ask me to come, and I'm like, sometimes, because I like to get glam when I do these things, and glam takes some time. So if I don't want to, I don't want to.
I usually watch the Peacock from the Fire Stick, but since they don't have an actual app on the Fire Stick yet, it's been asking to update and it won't let me fucking open it. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know why they don't have an actual app. Like, what do people stream that off of?
Peacock?
The Peacock. Yeah. Is it a channel or what?
It's an app. I do it through my Roku stick. I have a Roku stick.
Yeah, so I don't know why the Fire Stick don't have it, like an actual app. We had to download it like the illegal way. That's why we can't update it. I don't understand.
You could try to stream it from your phone to the TV.
Sal said, when did you see your first porno magazine? You go first. I gotta think about that one.
Well, the porno magazine I never really looked at. But VHS was that very first time when I peeped it in my parents' dresser drawer. I peeped it there and I was like, oh, what are these VHSs? Let me put one in CCR and see. That was really, that was the same day I bought my first stove.
I never found any. I don't remember when I see my first porn magazine, but of course I remember finding the VHS, but not from my mom or anything. I did, however, my mom, she's passed away, but she was a lesbian, and I remember finding she had this coin purse, and it was a pussy. And I thought it was a little girl. And I kind of knew what it was, but I was so young. I was like, but I knew what it was. And that's pretty much the only thing I found from my mom. And
I never found toys, though. I never found toys.
Oh, God, no. I would have never wanted to find any of her fucking toys. No. It's just girls being your parent.
I'm with my parents, and I'm glad that they're very still like active because I've heard it. And I'm glad that they still, but it's very vanilla for them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not kinky at all. It's just they do what they do and that's it. But that's why I aspire to be a little different than that. Because like you said, you only live once. You gotta try everything you can.
Right. So.
Mm-hmm. I remember my first magazine was my brother's. I used to go look at his stash when he was at work. I bet you did.
I remember I started dating some guy and I found his stash in his room one day. And when he would leave me there alone, I would, pop it in and do my own thing while he wasn't there. He never knew about it.
What kind of stuff was it though? In his stash?
Ultra old VHS, fucking super vanilla, still got the old porn music type of shit.
Oh my god, like the 80s vintage stuff.
No, you fucking watch that. That's on some real desperate shit. Like, I can't find something else and I gotta watch something because nobody wanna watch that shit now. It's terrible.
Honestly, like, I don't mind watching it. I will watch some vintage. Because I feel like everything now is too... Yeah, everything now is too, like, it feels like so... Not scripted, but it's like so blah. Like, yes, you see the white girl fucking the big black dick. Like, we see all of that, but like, in the vintage porn, it's like, it's scripted, but it feels a little more natural the way they come together, like in the to be intimate, I guess. It's not just straight up fucking. It's like, it's intimate. Like, there's levels to it.
Yeah, definitely. Now you can find everything on your phone. I don't even see a reason to have a collection in the physical disc or anything, because why? Definitely utilize the internet for all of that. But have you ever thought about? I mean, we all do our little personal videos, and we, with our significant other or whatever. Have you ever thought about doing something and uploading it?
I have. I've spoken, like, I've always mentioned it to my husband, like, I wouldn't mind doing, like, an OnlyFans, but I would do it, like, just do solo play, I think, with toys. Just to, because I think that would be more comfortable and more justifiable, like, if anybody finds it.
Yeah.
Especially given, like, the work that I do. I work with young kids, and you never know who can get access to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just something that I think would be a little more comfortable to talk about. And I think, who kind of mentioned that in your last podcast? It was either Knives or Nickie.
Knives?
Yeah, I think it might have been Knives who said that, like, it was very hard for her family to accept her doing it. So I think it also depends on, like, exactly what kind of content you put out there. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak to it.
I was gonna say, because you don't even technically have to show your face.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know you could, like, mask up and
they still make money.
Yeah. But I think because sometimes I could be so vain, I would want to show my face just so that way people know that is mine. Because, you invest your time into the channel.
And you could be like, hey, that is my favorite,
Yeah. That's how they get famous and stuff. Not to say that I want to be famous, but I've always been interested in that. I think I've always wanted to do stuff like that because of the career I have.
Yeah.
Because it's so, vanilla. I'm working with kids. I'm working with, So I've always done the right thing, that sometimes I want to do something that others consider not right. But it's right for me, I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense when I said it in my mind. Yeah. We'll see.
What the hell I was gonna say? I keep losing my track of thought. It's because I need a blunt. I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody out there has ever heard of the site Chatterby. That's a site that couples frequently there's a lot of videos of couples doing live shit and they get paid. They get paid. You see a lot of couples with masks on or whatever, but they be getting paid on there and just having sex or doing whatever, sexual act that they want to do. If you guys never heard of it, definitely check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's ladies doing stuff solo as well, also the males.
You said it's called Chatterby? I never heard of that.
Chatterby, yes.
Chatterby.
And it's free. Well, you only gotta pay if you want them to do something for you, but you can watch it free.
So it's like cam girling, but
yeah, because they stream live and you could send coins or whatever the fuck it is, how it works. And hey, I want you to do this, put your dildo in your ass or whatever, and they'll do it. Stuff like that.
Got it.
Or fuck her anal or some shit. Stuff like that. Oh, there's a topic. the infamous anal. That's another thing, another stigma with women. I know a lot that are just not down with the, anal persuasion. So, I mean, how do you feel about that?
If you like it, I don't knock it. It's not for me, but
can you give your reason why you don't prefer it? Honey Bree said that's an exit.
Exit. That's funny. No, for me it's just for me it just is uncomfortable, and it's more so like the way I feel the next day. And I have a thing where I don't like to feel sick, and for some reason, the aftermath it makes me feel sick and uncomfortable. So I wouldn't really do it. But if anybody else, if you like it, hey.
Do you like to watch anal porn? Would you watch it?
I would watch it. I would watch it just to see. I think for me, when I'm watching, is more so to the activity that they're in.
Right.
So I don't mind watching it, but would I do it? Nah. It's not for me. But I know a lot of people enjoy it, so kudos to you.
Yeah. Especially the gay men, because they be...
Yeah, they love that shit.
They be handling theirs like nothing. I've seen it. Hey, Anthony. Sal says, my favorite type of porn I feel some or most people are not into. You can tell us. Ain't nobody judging you here. I'll smack them. Oh, he said incest family. First of all, those actors and actresses on the porn videos are not really related. So who gives a shit? I watch that too. I've watched it. You shouldn't be judged for that. Now, if it was some real shit, then that's something else. Because in reality, if I see a brother and sister even attracted to each other, I want to regurgitate. So, porn is porn and life is life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's just a fantasy,
Right.
It's what you like. There's a famous YouTuber named Trisha Paytas. That's her favorite type of porn. She's big on OnlyFans too. But she's a big YouTuber, and that's her favorite kind of porn to watch. That's her fantasy. She likes to role play that.
Yeah, and it's not even it's your fantasy because it's something you would want to do but you don't do. It's not even nothing like that. It's just it's fun to watch. They they make the storyline and then What's up, guys? Share your stories. Don't be shy. Let me think. Has there ever been? Oh, I've been caught watching porn plenty of times. The most frequent thing that happens to me is when I'm out in public and I open my browser, forget to close my porn. Like there'll always be somebody around me, and as soon as I open my shit is, it's where I was last at. Habit that shit stays happening to me.
Yeah.
I don't get shy about it or embarrassed, but it's funny to me. But I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's what I like to watch.
Showing love to Nickie.
Hi, that's my cousin. I don't get shy for that at all. Like it's first of all, it's my phone. It's what I want to see. If you don't like it, that's on you. Mind your business. Stop being in my screen.
Right. I have dated a woman once that she was like so against it. We broke up because of it. And it wasn't because I couldn't like live without porn. It's just that I thought she was just so over the top that it just turned me off completely. Yeah. Like she used to check my fucking phone history to see if I was watching when I was, in my house and not around her. And it used to be fights. Like, come on, man. We're not going to fight every day because you looked at my browser to see if I was watching porn. Yes, I was. And go to bed. Like, it was crazy. Ladies, again, why? Like, calm down. All right? The bitch is not going to come out the screen and fuck your significant other. They don't want them. All right? They doing what they're doing for the cake that they're making, and that's it. It's just purely entertainment.
That's all it is.
If he was watching, would you feel better if he was watching some old ass grannies doing porn? Would you feel better then? Like, what is it? What is it that gets to you so much?
I'm curious. Like, it would be cool to see, like,
a woman explain why.
Yeah, explain why you have a distaste for your man watching porn. Like, if my man wants to watch porn, I know you do. Like, if you like it, you like it. Like, I don't care. You like what you like. It's living in a fantasy, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. Now, but Tiffany said, amateur with a rough touch type of porn for me. Hello. What about lube, guys? Lube is super important. I hope you guys are always stocked because that stuff makes it an extra good time.
Really?
Even though most of us women are like super soakers.
That's because we're young.
Still extra.
Become grannies.
It's kind of like rubber.
That's when we have to adopt the practice of using lubes.
Big Styles and I enjoy granny porn as well. I have to decline on that one. Not that I'm seeing anything about getting old. For me, it's just it doesn't turn me on.
Yeah. Unless it's like a super hot
girl with the older women, and it's just like, I don't know. But
you're turning me off. You're turning me off.
Pretty much Mika. She put the waves like, yes, bitch. It gets wet over here. Yes. Okay. So, what's your favorite position?
I don't know.
We naturally have many. Just one.
I like regular missionary, and I'm gonna explain why, because I know that it's a super vanilla position, but I'll explain my point. I feel like you can eye contact. That's what gives the intensity in the activity, right? In the intimacy.
The passion makes it like extra fiery, right?
Yeah. That, and I'm lazy too sometimes, so like I'll just let you. I'll let you do a little work. Yeah, but that and doggy, like I like that. I like doing doggy too. That's super fun.
My boyfriend is extra dominating, but he does call me a cowgirl.
Oh,
I just feel like sometimes he likes to dominate too much. I'm like, all right, you get off like that. But yeah,
it's my turn. Get the flip him over and shit. When I have a couple drinks, then I get like a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. Hell yeah, drunken sex, some of the best stuff. Just like smoking a blunt. Pretty much Mika said, yes, it's an intimate position to be in with your partner. She's agreeing with you. Sal said, because you make out and touch everything and kiss. Yeah, they agree with you. We agree.
But I can't be too drunk trying to like have sex, because then I don't get off.
Right.
It takes that much longer. It takes twice as long to get off.
She said the liquid encouragement be everything.
Yeah, that's what gets you like ready to try some new shit.
And if you fucking with somebody who's normally bad in bed, you might want to drink before then. Because it'll help. It'll help. She's laughing because she knows it's true. It's happened to her in her life. Nail by Sony said, on top, I like to take control when I do it. I do doggy when I want to look back at it. Hey!
That shit is right.
Oh, yeah. Doggy is one of the most popular out there, man. But you cannot deny hitting it from that position, the feeling, okay? Or when you are, a missionary and you throw that pillow under her ass so that, the pussy goes higher and you hit the spot better type of vibe,
Yeah. I think it's the waves of the booty. It's the waves of the booty when doing doggy that people like.
No, we haven't talked about toys yet. Sal said boobs are everything. I love tits, but I am definitely an ass and thighs woman. Ass. Thighs. I go crazy for it, man. Your titties can be whatever size. I'm gonna love them anyway. But please, have some booty and thighs. If you don't have booty, have some just stuff for me to bite. I'm a biter. Like I'm just talking about women. I'm not speaking about men because obviously I don't even.
No, but some men have big butts.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
My man got a nice butt.
Yeah.
We like men's butts.
I like big butts.
We like to smack them and squeeze them too. There's nothing wrong with that. I notice, some men don't feel comfortable with that. Like, what's wrong with you, homie? What do you hide? Because there's no reason to be feeling some type of way for that.
Yeah.
That's just cool. Like, you're insecure about your own sexuality, bro. So let's talk about toys real quick before we end this.
Toys. You first.
My favorite is a vibrator. Anything that vibrates, we get along. What about you? I have I remember like the first time I ever wanted to buy a strap-on. One of my first girlfriends, because when I first started dating women, like I didn't do that type of. I didn't really, I fucked them with toys, but I didn't have a strap-on. My first strap-on, I was like maybe 4 women in to my being with women, and I got addicted to that. It's just like men really do, feel some power. Being in that position, I understand the power that you feel. Like, definitely curious of how it actually feels to have a real one. But I love being a woman, and I don't want to change that. But toys are great, guys. That could be something also to, spice up your relationship for sure. I do know there are a small percentage of men who don't feel comfortable with their women using dildos, which is frankly pretty stupid as well, in my opinion. She's not trying to replace you, bro. Okay? And I'm not even gonna get to the subject of lesbians because I hate when people say, "Oh, why don't you just get a real dick?" Like, you are a real dick. Fuck you. All right. They're attracted to women, so shut the fuck up. Now, in general, guys, there's nothing to feel insecure about, even if her dildo was bigger than yours. She's with you. Leave it alone. For anything, why don't you take it and fuck her with it? She'll love it, and it'll get you hot too. Trust me. Sorry, I'm running on. You have anything to add to that?
No, I mean, I've never tried that, my experience has been mostly with men, but I think for me, I'm at it, like, even with my husband, like, we've never introduced that into, like, our own.
I'm sorry, I didn't see her comment. She said pocket pussies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, why not? You should have
one. Yeah. I recommend those for all men.
Yeah, why not? It's not about, like, them not wanting it from you. They can get it from you.
Would you rather him go to an actual human and go get it? Or from
right.
a little toy at home?
Right.
You gotta think, man.
Yeah. For me, it's just that. Like, I don't have much experience using toys, but I'm at a point, like, in my life where I want to start using them a little more, just to make it a little more engaging. I guess.
Why don't you guys? You guys should go to the store together and check it out and see.
Yeah.
Make your first purchase. See what you guys both feel comfortable with. I know a place that I could recommend for you to go to. That's pretty cool and it has amazing prices. I'll give that to you later.
All right.
I have run out of time because Papi just got home too and he's hungry and I'm a server. And this has been fun. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
You're gonna come back, right?
Yeah, you just let me know when you want me back.
All right.
Next time we'll do it with drinks.
Yes, we'll definitely we'll have a little panel. We'll have some more people join us.
Yes.
Thank you everybody for watching. You already know. Please subscribe to BMF Goddess on YouTube. Follow Nickie Savage. She's awesome. Pretty much, Mika, thank you for participating. Big Sal, everybody else who, participated in the convo. May the force be with you. Good night, guys.